Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to AIRIS. Without any further ado, let's just jump into it. Okay. I enter the healer's magic room and she immediately greets me with a smile. I feel lonely without Teddy beside me, but it can be helped. She was too tired to join, but I'd already made the appointment. Welcome. Please feel free to sit anywhere. Thank you, miss. What should I call you? Head medic, head healer, healer Natasha. You can call me anything. With a quick wink, she continues. I certainly don't mind being called miss, though. Alright. Thanks for having me today. I know you must be incredibly busy, what with working for the king and all. Just so you know, I don't give discounts for flattery. Oh, of course not. I was only saying. It's an honor that I'm getting to see you in person at all, that's all. The medic smiles at me gingerly. It's a privilege you will be granted for as long as you remain a vassal. There's nothing more important than service to one's nation, after all. Of course, still, I'm grateful. Head medic Natasha is the best healer in all of AIRIS, and most people spend their lives never meeting any healers who are even half as skilled as she is. The only reason I was able to set up an appointment with her today is that there's some sort of agreement between the royal family and the most elite guilds, AIRIS vessels included, that allows us to book a meeting with her at steep discounts at certain limited hours of the week. Of course, even then, it's incredibly hard to book a meeting with her, since all the members in the aligned guilds are competing for the same few spots despite the massive fee necessary for a visit with her. Thus, for anything other than a potentially life-threatening illness or an ailment nobody seems to have answers to, it's best to seek out other measures of treatment. I still can't believe I managed to win an appointment with you on such short notice. So it seems the Mother of Souls is on your side. Nationwide is on your side. She raises a brow, and the smile that lingers on her lips shifts into something calm, something so placid as to make the expression moot. I can't help but grin at the words, however. May her favor of luck be a lasting one. The medic nods curtly before jumping to the purpose of my visit. Remind me, what are you having issues with again? Blackouts. I've been blacking out lately and often. Her expression doesn't change. At her seeming nonchalance, I ironically feel a sense of both distance and comfort, the latter because of a sudden hope that my ailment must be something common, something easily cured perhaps, that healer Natasha has seen and treated 1,000,002 times already in others. Blackouts? Yeah, I'll end up somewhere I don't remember going, with the last few hours of my memories completely blank. Before you say anything, it doesn't correlate at all to alcohol use. I've been drunk to the point of having blackouts before, and this isn't it at all. Sometimes I'll have abstained from liquor for weeks, and when it occurs again, day after day. Is that so? How peculiar. I'm really worried. What if there's something severely wrong with me? It's a fairly recent phenomenon, so I don't know what's going on. I think my friends said they were going through something similar too, so I don't think I'm going mad, but maybe we both are. It's strange. I don't know what's going on. Is there anything you can do? Any potion you can give me? Any treatment? An explanation? I shut up, realizing how much I'm rambling. The fact that someone so respected, of so much expertise, is standing in front of me makes my words pour out of me in a frenzy for answers. Could it be that you're simply tired? I'm sorry, what? A good night's rest or a few may be the best treatment. Perhaps you're fainting and sleepwalking. No, that's not it. I don't feel tired at all, and the friend I mentioned probably sleeps too much, all things considered. This friend of yours, do they accompany you often to quests and the like? Well, yes, we're inseparable, but I don't see how that relates. You don't? Really now? You guys are both equally tired from going on so many quests, that's all. Head healer, I really don't think that's it. You're not the healer here, Miss Alia, was it? I do believe I know what I'm talking about. It's not that I doubt your wisdom, it's only that... Really, there's no need to worry. You're not insane, just tired. It's quite normal, really. I think I know what I'm like when I'm tired. Not if it's only recently that you've begun to overexert yourself. Our bodies are quite strange, you see. If we push ourselves a little too much, we feel incredibly fatigued, but once we stretch ourselves to our very limits, we feel almost nothing at all, although our bodies will certainly scream and react in more subtle, insidious ways. I briefly consider arguing further, but decide there are better ways to use my time than to offend one of the most powerful, connected people in the nation. She won't change her mind anytime soon, no matter what I say or do to prove my point. Oh, fine, alright. I understand, but could you at least give me some tests or something, as a precautionary measure? I don't quite see a need. I do. It would make me feel more reassured, please. My tests require the drainage of hard-to-acquire resources and hugely exhaustive magic. They would raise your fee rather substantially, and I'm afraid I can't offer any discounts, considering I fail to see how they'd benefit our knowledge. What if you're wrong? You doubt me? I suck in a breath, realizing what a breach of etiquette it is for nobody like me to question someone of such authority, and so blatantly at that. No, that's not it. Of course not. Perhaps my description of my symptoms were not specific or accurate enough, leading to incorrect judgment from you as a result of incorrect evidence. My excuses sound too flimsy for comfort, but in my haste, it's the best I can come up with. Anyhow, I'm sure you can find the money somehow, please. I'd appreciate any further means of aid you can offer. The medic hesitates, and I stare at her in confusion. You must understand me. When I said I'd have to raise your fee, I wasn't trying to warn you about a huge dent in your wallet. I was attempting to insinuate that there is no way for you to ever earn half the money necessary for any potentially relevant tests. Apologies, Miss Alia. No, it's just, what's the point of having access to the best medic in the nation if I can't afford her services? As if to read my mind, the medic continues speaking. Wait it out, Miss Alia. Wait and see, and get some much-needed rest. It may take a while, and your circumstances may worsen before they improve, but improve they will in the end. I swear it. Who cares if she swears it? I'd sigh if it weren't such an obvious form of disrespect, and disrespect is, after a fashion, exactly what I feel about both my visit here and the medic herself. Such an expensive visit, and such a waste of precious time that I could have spent questing or asking around the guild, and all I heard were falsities beyond reason. This is unbelievable. Could she really be the medic everyone lauds? I don't know what that means. This must be a joke. The king trusts her. I should too. The royals are fools for trusting this hack! The king trusts her. The king trusts her. I should too. The king trusts her, and that must be for a good reason. If someone's managed to pull the wool over his eyes, I'm sure it had been someone incompetent who acted competent, not some hopeless fool who can't even act the part of a proper medic. Perhaps her act of foolishness belies some inner genius. Perhaps she's right that I'm only tired. I can't believe it, but she's the royal medic. I'd be a fool not to at least give her word some weight. Well, if there's nothing else, then... Suddenly, my breech starts glowing, my brain hammers at my skull. For 5 painstaking seconds, I can't move a single muscle in my body. Then, just as I'm on the brink of regaining control, I begin spasming erratically. Mute. I go mute. I can't move. Can't move my lips, my jaw, my hands, or toes, or legs. Can't swallow, can't shake my head, can't blink. I can't even tremble, though the lack of control over my own body deluges me with an oppressive fear that I desperately wish I could shake away. And when I finally manage to speak up again, oh, what am I doing here? The voice is mine, and it appears through my mouth, my throat, yet the words aren't mine, and I'm not the person speaking. I balk a little at the sudden, unexpected murmur that leaves my lips. What a weird glitch. I tilt my head and grin at my surroundings before glancing at the medic with a confident, weary smile and the slightest of head tilts. Oh god, there's an eyelash in my eye or some shit. God damn. For a brief moment, the healer's expression is one of mild surprise. Pleasant surprise, perhaps, but why? But it disappears so quickly that I miss it. Light explodes behind my eyes, which begin to feel like it's searing and burning, but I don't so much as blink. What's going on? 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 I pray and pray in my mind, desperate for aid from the Mother of Souls for my own self. But there's nothing. No aid, no relief. No respite from this pain, this scorching pain, this... Who are you? Would you like to be healed, young traveler? It'll be 100 gold coins. Oh, a medic then. No thank you, I'm perfectly fine, as you can see for yourself. I chuckled to myself as though I've said something funny. Nah, I guess you can't, huh? I dexterously lift my hands and tap the air with each of my fingers in a rhythmic pattern I can't decipher, as though I'm playing a floating, invisible, and soundless instrument. Somehow I seem more comfortable with my body than I, the real me, the present me, am. I click my tongue and smirk. Sweet, 500 additional gold. Tossing my head, I tap the air some more. Great job, fake me. Fake me? Fake me? What does that mean? I'm not fake, I don't understand. I don't understand. My mind fills with the deeper version of a suspiciously familiar voice, a rumbling echo that I hear through my thoughts rather than my ears, jarring me away from my worries, but only briefly before letting it return 100-fold stronger. Hey, where are you? I'm by some castle, God only knows why, but my mini-me has made bank in my absence, so I'm not complaining. Are you coming or what, Emily? Emily? I'm gonna say Emily. No. Impossible. Not even my own thoughts are free from this intruder, whatever it is. And who the hell is Emily? That's not my name. That's not my name! I wish I could scream. I wish I could try. If I could, I'm sure I'd weep and yell and screech and sob without any semblance of self-control. But I can't, and that's the worst part of it all. I can't, so I don't. Another voice then fills my head. This fills my mind. This time, it's my own. Coming. I'm at some healer shack, fancier than most I've come across, but also more expensive. 100 gold coins, she says. Ha! As if. With that kind of money, I could buy enough potions to fully replenish my health at least 20 times over. Now I wish I could laugh at the insanity, the injustice of it all. I wish I could pinch myself, forcibly convince myself that the pain isn't quite enough, convince myself that I'm dreaming. Even that much is now a privilege barred to me. I'm sure her aid will be more relevant as we continue questing and growing. Don't dally too long. Aren't only vassal shells the ones with intelligence? Vassal shells? Is the voice referring to AIRIS' vassals? But what does it mean by shells? Am I included in what she's describing? What does she mean, intelligence? So many questions, yet I can't voice a single one. Yep, it's honestly a pity. AIRIS would be so much more fun if the relevant people were intelligent too. Agreed. Anyway, Haru, I'm getting sick of speaking like this. Hang out with me already, will you? Sure. Why don't we meet at the weapon shop? I kind of want a new staff. Sounds like a plan. I pivot around and begin sauntering out the room when the medic's voice stops me. Would you like to be healed, young traveler? It'll be 100 gold coins. Why are you talking so strangely? I want to ask. I said no already. Miss, the best cure is always sleep, and a long, arduous period of patience and waiting. Yeah, thanks, medic. I'll totally keep it in mind. I roll my eyes, but a strange warmth surges through my chest. Bizarre as the medic is, and trite as her line is, it almost felt like the last sentence was for me. Not for me, the intruder in my own body. Yes, she was speaking to me, I'm almost sure of it. I refuse to believe otherwise. As useless as her line feels, and as much as I doubt simply waiting will achieve a thing, her words become a source of comfort in their undercurrent of recognition towards my existence. Young traveler, I bid you farewell. May the goddess of souls bless you with her light, miss. Welcome to my humble abode! We have anything and everything you could dream of wanting. Would you like to make any purchases today? Nope. Good evening, traveler. Can I assist you with anything? What? Did I say the wrong thing? No, thank you. That's what I meant. Ha! You did fine the first time. It's just that I came in right behind you. Oh God, no! I'm gonna vomit. Not because it's Lyle, but because it's Lyle! They possessed Lyle! Ah! I whirl around and come face to face with Lyle? But the smirk on their face looks off somehow. Different and wrong. Not just because of the fact that Lyle doesn't smirk. I knew the voice in my head earlier sounded familiar, but I can't believe Lyle's actually here looking so foreign. Are they going through the same thing as me right now? Do they feel trapped in their own body as well, and are they screaming in their own mind for help, for freedom? I wish there was a way for me to speak to them telepathically, the way my intruder and theirs have been doing. Haru, you're here! Right on time, huh? More like 5 seconds too late. Did you miss me? I see you too often for my own good. Why in the name of God would I have missed you? Don't take the Lord's name in vain. The Lord? God? What are they talking about? As if you'd care about something like that. I do if it gives me an excuse to annoy you. What are you, 6? 4? Are you trying to pick a fight with me? As if you could bear the thought of hurting me. I can't. That's why I'd fight you here. I snort at the words, although the words make no sense at all to me. Suddenly, I begin to let out audible screeches and groans. No, you jackass! Don't! No, you idiot! Oh my God! I started 2 seconds ago. Although I am merely standing here in the weapon shop, it's as though I am fighting some epic battle in my mind. Ugh, fine! You're the worst brother in the world. Christ, Haru, I am so sorry. I know we met 2 seconds ago, but I gotta go. Lau grins at me knowingly. Paul again. Who else would be so annoying and selfish? Yes, it's Paul. He's threatening to pull the plug if I don't leave voluntarily. His girlfriend is over apparently, and he wants her to play using my gear. How does she not have her own? Her parents are either disgustingly strict or disgustingly hipster. Don't remember. Don't care either way. Well, good luck out there. Actually, I think I'll log for the day too. Why don't we meet up at Ina's Out? Ina's Out. Is that supposed to be In and Out? Sounds like a plan. You're the best, Haru. I'm sorry I'm cutting your game time short. Half the reason I even play this game so much is for you anyway. God, I love you. Only, I know you too well to be anything but terrified by that statement. I playfully smack Lyle's shoulder. Lyle's shoulder! You know you love me too. Don't act like you're not flattered. Anyway, I really have to go. See you in 20. See ya. My mind goes fuzzy, and I hear a sharp buzzing in my ear. And then everything clears up again as though nothing happened, and everything is eerily still. My own body is eerily still. Nothing moves an inch until I force it to. I gasp in the air. Aelia. Lyle! What in the world just happened? What's happening to us? What's wrong with us? From the corner of my eye, I see the shopkeeper look at me curiously. Is there something wrong? You! You were saying strange things earlier! I don't understand. I did? Young lady, I think you need some sleep. I know you vassals are busy saving people from monsters and all that jazz, but none of that's worth anything if you don't take care of yourselves. I am taking care of myself! I am! I didn't imagine you saying anything. You acted weird a moment ago, and you know it yourself. Do you need some water? Water? What water? No, I need the truth! Aelia. Lyle, you tell him yourself. You heard him, didn't you? You heard him being funny and you felt yourself being controlled by someone else, someone unwelcome. Aelia. I'm terrified, Lyle. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with us? The healer said this could be fixed with time, so why does it feel like things are only getting worse? Are they the intruder in my own body, or am I the intruder in theirs? If it's the latter, what am I? Who am I? Where do I go? What do I do? Lyle, help me! Help me understand! I wish I could. I hate to admit it, but I'm scared myself. I'm scared of the people who control our bodies, and I'm scared of the future. What I do know for a fact, however, is that these are our bodies. Their strange control over us is a relatively recent phenomenon, as were the blackouts. We have lived in our bodies for all our lives. Of course our bodies belong to us. Lyle reaches out and holds my hands. Whatever this is, I'm sure we'll survive it, and I'm sure everything will be just fine. How do you know? I don't. I honestly don't. But we can hope. We may be lost and confused and terrified, but at least we're together and being possessed. We'll make it through this, I swear it. I nod hesitantly. I can't bring myself to believe their words, but their presence alone comforts me enough that I manage to stop shaking and panicking. Yeah, thank you. Come on, let's get some fresh air. I nod, and we unclasp each other's hands before walking outside together. Cheese and crackers. So, how did the meeting with the medic go? I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to cut this short. I'm kind of short on time, and I have other things to do. So I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna end it here. It's kind of a bad place to end it off at. I know, I'm sorry. But anyway, guys, that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of AIRIS, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely.